welcome back to One Love Self-Mastering with myself, Sonia Love. Today I'm so excited to talk about embracing our differences. Have you ever felt like you don't fit in, or been treated unfairly, or been bullied by people for no reason, or some way, somehow you are different from others? Or have you ever been in a situation when you go somewhere and when you meet the people there, they're just automatically not so friendly with you? They just don't like you, maybe just because the way you look, your size, the way that you dress, your hair color, your skin color, it could be anything. So have you ever been in that situation? Unfortunately, it shows. Even they don't say it to you that they don't like you, but it shows, and we can definitely feel or felt it, okay? And in some cases, they probably would go straight to your face and tell you why they don't like you, all right? But that is life. And I am here to tell you that is not your problem, and that's not the truth. The truth is, you are special. You are unique. You are special. You are the chosen one to bring love and light into this world. And never ever let anyone take that away from you. Be proud of who you are, because you have a soul mission for humanity on earth. I would like to share a little experience of mine with you. Is, you know, when I was at school, I did get bullied. And the most funniest thing is that I get bullied by my own people. I get bullied by a Chinese girl. And up to this day, I do not know what I've done her wrong, because we haven't held a conversation up to this day. But I did not know what is her reason to push me that day. But thinking back now, I guess because I'm fresh off the boat, because I just came from Vietnam, I can't speak a lot of English, so I can't even have the word to go to the teacher to say that I've been bullied. And the life lesson that I got out of that situation is, see, when people bullying me or saying things to me, it's a way of showing me who I can be in the future and how I can embrace myself to make differences in the world. And believe it or not, before we came into this world, we have chosen our soul mission, okay? Therefore, we have to go through a certain process, and that is why we have to be born with different features or certain features, okay, that make us unique. Like, we were born in different countries with different environment and different upbringing and belief system that make us unique as who we are. And once we can embrace it, and we can transform ourselves and be able to connect our mind, body and soul together to make a whole being, that is when you can transform your love and light to all your loved ones, people surrounding you, and into the world. So embrace your differences. You see, what I've learned in life is that you cannot control certain situations in your life, okay? And you definitely cannot control other people's behavior, especially towards you. You cannot control that. But you can control yourself, your behavior, your actions and your thoughts. So I'm here to encourage you to do the right thing, okay? Because when we're doing the right thing, and when we do things with the foundation of love, it's come from love, and not get even, nothing nothing can hurt you because you will have that protection from the divine. Okay? The sense of security that even the bodyguard cannot give you, just by doing the right thing. And I'm the living proof of that, because when I discovered this and went on this self-mastery journey, I have tested by travel by myself. And indeed, I've been to Morocco by myself. I climbed the Atlas Mountain, the waterfall, camel rides, and yet I still party till 6 o'clock in the morning with strangers and by myself. And nothing happened to me. I'm still here today. So I'm encouraging you to do the right thing. Okay? Don't get angry or put yourself in this victim mode that society want you to be in. So from that point, I go everywhere by myself because I know my ancestors with me, my angels is with me, my God is with me. So I'm going with thousands and thousands with me. I'm not alone. I also like to touch base about racism a little bit because I think to me it's a big part of being different. Okay, and I don't know if you know this, but racism or picking on other people because they're different is a huge global business. Okay, huge. Okay, it hits people insecurities with the help of social media. All right, it makes us to believe that we have to be a certain image to be able to get acceptance in this world. How mad is that? And we have been supporting this system without realizing it. Okay, I'll give you one example. Bleaching cream, bleaching soap, bleaching bath, anything to do with skin whitening. It's been one of the biggest industry globally, especially in Southeast Asia, South America, Africa, and the Caribbean. Secondly is plastic surgery. We have put ourselves in pain, in physical pain, and paid an enormous amount of money just to look like someone else. Come on, why can't we embrace us as who we are and be happy by what God has given us? Because the Bible did say that God created us in his image. Okay, so who are we to change that image? I'm not saying there's anything wrong for plastic surgery. If you feel like to do something to enhance yourself or to better yourself, to boost up your confidence, then yeah, go ahead. But if you're doing it from a point of because I want to look like that person and I'm not happy about myself and I want to look like that, then I'm sorry, you will never find that satisfaction. Okay, this is why people keep going back to plastic surgery, to change their features. And have they really find that happiness deep down within their soul yet? That's just my question out there. Okay, so I promote natural beauty 100%. Okay, natural beauty. And the third thing that I wanted to talk about is material, gadgets, and money. Okay, it has separated all of us into classes. Now we got upper class, middle class, and lower class. What the heck? I like to share with you a little story of mine as well, because I grew up in poverty and I have been treated with love and grace by people, and also you can see the differences when people have more money than you and how they treat you. So when I was young, I remember I got this blue jumper. I will never forget that blue jumper. I absolutely love it, that my mum bought for me, and I literally wear it nearly everywhere that I go because I love it. It's my favourite colour, blue. it's keeping me warm, I look good in it, so I wear it quite a lot. So one day, went to school now, and this girl asking me, oh, where'd you get your jumper from? So without knowing anything, very innocently answered her, I got it from so-and-so. And it happened to be a charity shop. Okay? And they're making fun of me because I'm wearing clothes from a charity shop. It hurt at the time, but I knew that's what my mum could do for me in her best capability. Okay? Sorry about that, just got a little bit emotional. Back to the story now. Yeah, I'm so proud of my mum because she did everything that she could for my well-being, to make sure that I'm clothed, that I have food in my belly, and I have a shelter. Okay, it's hard. I know, I remember it's hard. Sometimes I remember when we grew up, we just have, you know, white rice and banana and soya sauce for breakfast. It's lovely. If you haven't tried it, I urge you to try it because it's so nice. And that is my mostly everyday breakfast as growing up in Vietnam. So my parents always growing in, they struggle all their life, you know, to better themselves. And being their daughter, I didn't ask for much, okay? I just need to be happy and content. And they definitely have given me that by the best as they can. It's not about the value or the amount of money that they, you know, they buy clothes for me, but it's the heart, it's the love as a parent's given them to me, and I'm grateful for it. Okay, so anyone that been in this situation, don't hate your parents, please don't. They have done everything that they can to clothe you, to put food in your belly, the basic need for yourself. So embrace that difference, because that's what makes you powerful. And I'm grateful for that today, because under quarantine right now, people that I see on social media are suffering because they can't go out to eat. McDonald's is closed, KFC is closed. I don't need KFC or McDonald's or any other restaurant. The life lesson that I've been given in my childhood, I know how to manage myself. I know how to stretch that little amount of money and still feed all my 3 children during this quarantine. Okay? And I'm grateful for it. So embrace every little thing, every thing that the world say that you're not worthy of. But I'm here to tell you, that's your power. So embrace it. Be you and be proud of who you are. The bottom line is that we have to get out of the victim mentality, okay, and take our power back. So what if we don't fit in? Who cares? Our main concern right now is our well-being and our children's well-being. Very important, okay? We have to save ourselves first before we can save others. For instance, I'm using an example here. Have you ever been flying out on an aeroplane? I'm sure most of us have. And when they do the safety bits at the beginning before they take off, and the bits when they say, if there's an emergency, the oxygen mask will drop down and you have to put it on yourself first before you can give it to your children or to anyone next to you. Do you know why? Because if you don't do this, okay, you're gonna and die, and so do other people next to you. So you have to save yourself first to be able to help others, okay? This is very important. And our children is also very, very important, because our children is our future, okay? We all soon will get old or pass away, but our children and our children's children will live on, okay? And what legacy, or what are we teaching them? What are we leaving behind? What kind of world do we want our children to live in? It all starts within your home and as us, as an individual. Okay? Ask yourself this question. Whenever you communicate with anger or trying to get even with somebody, have it really solved the problem? If it does with you, please leave the comment below, because I really like to know. But from what I've known is that there's something called karma, and it will backfire. Okay, so why don't we try with a different approach, like communicate in a loving and respectable way? Try it and see, and also let me know in a comment if that turned out good for you. Okay, and if it's not, just tell me what you experienced when you trying your best to communicate and treat other people with love and respect. Like I said in my previous video, is that we have to teach others how to treat us in a loving and a respectable way. Okay, because reward and respect cannot be given to us like that. It has to be earned. And I'm here to encourage you to do the right thing so you can get the reward that you want and attract positive situation and positive people into your life. And since all of this, since I've been in this journey, I have attracted so many good, loving people in my life from all different races, okay? And they've also been there for me in my rainy days, and I'm grateful for those people. You see, in life, we all have choices, and God has given us that power of free will, okay? So we can either be that wolf in sheep's skin, like the Bible say, or we can be that wolf embracing that wolf skin, okay? Because not all wolves are bad. Have you seen the Jungle Book? They raised that boy up really well, okay? So not all wolves are bad, okay? So embrace who you are. You can be who you want to be. So that's come to the end of my video for today. And remember, you are special. You are unique. There's only one you in this lifetime, okay? So embrace your differences and take back your power and shine your light. Okay, so if you like any of my content or find it helpful in any way, please like, subscribe, comment below. I am mostly appreciated. Thank you so much. Okay, until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Love and light to all, and be you. Namaste.